Hey there, Jed Cobertis here from jedcobertis.com, and welcome to Talk Therapy. And today it is cold as hell. Like, I'll sit here, I'm going to shiver this whole time. Coming to you from Roseau/Warroad because I'm driving to work. This is when I do my talk therapy. It gives me the opportunity to get rid of all the junk in my analytical mind, the part of my mind that we all have that tells us, no, let's do it tomorrow, or boy, that person really thinks, low of me when there's really nothing going on, or oh man, like, why does this always happen to me? Or, that's your analytical mind, right? That's your crap that you just keep dwelling on, and I'm talking to myself right now. Like, literally, that's why I do this. First 5 minutes is me versus my ego. Second 5 minutes is me with my ego. Third 5 minutes is just me. So we fast forward this, I won't be that butthurt. But you never know, I could get straight past the ego/analytical mind, right? That's what I call it. It's what it is. It's that mind within your brain. It's just that always tells you, no, don't do that. No, don't do that. Because it just doesn't feel right. No, that goes against what you always do, right? That we all got that voice, and if you think you don't, you're lying. So it's Friday morning, way earlier than usual. Have you ever? This is just me, right? Like, I knew, like, I got the specs on today. I got the good old specs on right now, the glasses. I put in these contact solution, my contacts in this solution that takes 6 hours to, like, it starts as hydrogen peroxide, and then after 6 hours it becomes saline. It's really good for your eyes, really good for the contacts, keeps them clean. But nonetheless, apparently I got less than 6 hours of sleep because I put those things in this morning and they're burning my eyes. You see these things? Holy smokes. Have you ever just knew? Like, I knew it. I was like, oh man, I don't know. I think this is gonna hurt. And as I was putting them in, they just started burning. And then it was like, oh, why did I do that? And that's, like, I don't usually premeditate any of this stuff or put it together like, oh, I'm gonna talk about this. But that just happened. Like, I just woke up and, it's nuts because, like, what's gonna happen, and that's Callego. So Kyle Cease, check him out. He's freaking awesome. Evolve Out Loud, like, everything that's been happening with him, he just knows it because he explains it like this. Have you ever not wanted to go, like, on a lunch date or a lunch meeting or lunch gathering or even supper or whatever, and you're like, oh, what's gonna happen? Because we're gonna get there, and Johnny's gonna just start, bitching about work, and Joe, he's gonna frickin' just, start yelling at him, and nobody's gonna have a good time. We're gonna get our food late, then we're gonna get back to work late, whatever it is. And then, the crazy part is it happens, right? That's it, right? Like, do you do that a lot? And like I was saying yesterday, this is what gets us into that trouble. Like, we say it and that's it. I'm still rapping on that today. Apparently my mind's not letting it go. But I knew it as soon as I was putting those contacts in. I'm like, oh, I don't know if I've waited long enough. And then my eyes are bloodshot red, so now I get to go to work. They usually clear up within about an hour or so, but since I just got up, for the first hour of this day, I'm going to look like I've done drugs, right? But yeah, I mean, it's just so nuts. It's just so nuts to me to think that we know the outcome of what we're about to do, and we still do it. Why? Because it's routine, right? It's a pattern. My kids and I watch this show every now and again. Not show, but watch this YouTube video. I just search within YouTube called Make a Pattern Dance or something like that. And it's just these 3 kids standing on a table or something, and they kind of teach you how to dance. And it's make a pattern. So I kind of stuck in here. They're like, make a pattern, make a pattern, make a pattern, right? And my kids love it, and I love it. It's hilarious. And so what we do with that, did you hear that right? That's just stupid. Like, that's my ego or analytical mind going, don't say the wrong stuff, don't say the wrong stuff, stupid, right? Like, I don't know why I just called myself stupid there. Weird, right? I don't know. But, there it is. So you take that video, we watch that, and you make a pattern. So literally, I take that and apply it to life. I don't know where this is coming from. This is pretty cool. So you're making a pattern when you're dancing, right? Sometimes you look cool, right? Sometimes you look cool. Sometimes you feel cool. Sometimes you feel good, right? And you're dancing, and you're running around, and you're just having a good time, and your pattern looks great. And then all of a sudden, your pattern does not look so great. You kind of look goofy, you kind of feel dumb, you kind of look dumb, but you still don't care. But then you really do at the same time. But then you don't. And I think that's why dancing, like I don't dance, like I try, but like that's what I mean, is I don't exactly feel awesome when I'm dancing. Like I don't feel cool, but like who cares? If I'm dancing with the kids, and it's just a good release of energy, right? But this pattern that we're in, let me look back to what patterns are. So we do stuff that we know the end result in because of patterns. Like, our subconscious mind is basically from the neck down. This, from the neck down, is your crew of a ship. This is my favorite analogy because the crew of this giant ship is going to do whatever you tell it. Like, if you take your hand and you put it on a hot stove, it's going to go to the hot stove and it's going to hurt like hell. You know the end result, but why do you still do it? But I'm just saying, in this analogy, if you took your hand and you put it on a hot stove, it burned and hurt like hell, you went, damn. The nervous system tells you to move away and that's what's going to happen. But isn't it nuts that there's no other mechanism to like stop you to do that? You have to do it. You do. Your conscious mind is the captain of that ship. It's just me reinforcing my own shit, right? Like, this is what it is. It's telling me, okay, I am in control when I completely understand and not necessarily understand, but I'd say within my awareness of control, right? That's the difference. Is if my awareness is there, and if it isn't, what's going on? And what that means, I think, for me, is I didn't probably meditate that day, and I didn't do a journal entry that day. Come and check out my journal. I mean, ask me, read my journal. I'm literally an open book. Come read it. Anybody I work with, anybody in Roseau world, come on, like, here you go. Like, I write down what I write down. So that's what it is. So I think that's what it is, right? Where I go, and if I don't do those things, the day just sucks. And I know the outcome. Like, the day just isn't right. So then it's like, okay, I'm not going to do it, and I'll do it tomorrow, and then I know today's going to suck anyway. Why would you do that? That just doesn't make any sense to me now, like, the more I think about that. So making my pattern of dancing when I meditate and do all my self-practices stuff, I work out, I do, like, eat, and put the most most nutrient-dense foods into my body, and everything just, my pattern seems cool. I feel good, I'm rocking and moving, you know? And I know the end result of that. And as the captain of my ship, I told my crew what to do, and it worked. But when you're not taking responsibility for your actions, and you blame, and you talk in a what's the word I'm looking for? It's not a prisoner, you're not a prisoner, you're not a survivor, it's the opposite of a victim. There it is. Victim. When you're a victim, everything is everybody else's fault. Like, it doesn't make any sense. All of this always happens to me. That's the, right? Why does it always happen to you? Because you say it is. Because you say it always happens to you. So now when you say it, it becomes true, and then that's it. So being a victim, right? Oh no, that's not my fault. Well, you didn't have to buy that car. You didn't have to buy that house. You didn't have to work at the job for 30 years. You didn't have to eat all of that food. You didn't have to sit on your ass and binge watch TV all night. I don't do what I do for the people who are doing it. I do what I do to show people, you know what? Get off your ass. Do something. Show me, right? Show me. And then it still doesn't work, then come talk to me. But if you're just gonna blow smoke and just fake it and be like, no, I eat pretty well, and I do this and I do that, and then, you know, still got stuff going on, it's like, my bullshit radar my bullshit meter is really good. And this is me. This is literally me keeping myself in check. So anybody who thinks I'm outside of any of this, judge me all you want. I'm in no place to judge anybody. This is why I do this. I share it out. Maybe if I can help one person change their pattern, that's a win to me. That's something where, oh, well, maybe if you can start asking yourself why, or why not, or how can I do this? What can I do differently here? Where can I improve here? What can I do here, right? I mean, like, it just takes practice. A massive, massive, massive amount of practice, you know? Somebody running across the road and thought it was a deer, and it's actually a person, and this freaking sun is blinding me. But that'll happen. That will happen when you're driving into the sun. But yeah, it's just a great day. Every day. Today is the best day of my life. Why aren't you saying that? And that was literally me saying to my subconscious, why aren't you saying that? And it will. Because I said it here. I am having the best day of my life today. So like, I am. 2 powerful words to get it done. So there it is. It's talk therapy. I feel great. It's a great week. Heading into the weekend. Do the same thing and get it. Keep my pattern. Every now and again, it's good to break the pattern, but for the most part, keep your healthy, right? Keep your common positive patterns going. So as always, if you're willing to change from the neck up, you will change from the neck down. I believe in you. Now it's your turn to start believing in yourself. Stay safe out there. Be blessed. Bye for now.